Welcome to another episode of Equity Mates on AusBiz. My name is Bryce, and as always, I'm joined by my equity buddy Ren. How are you going?
I'm very good, Bryce. Great to be back with you for a Tuesday.
Yes.
We spoke crypto yesterday.
I know.
We're going to speak crypto again today.
I know. Back-to-back crypto on an equities show.
Back-to-back crypto is your dream.
No.
But look, it's a big crypto week here for us at Equity Mates because we launched our 7th podcast this week.
Yes.
And it was our first crypto podcast.
Very exciting to have launched Crypto Curious in partnership with Bamboo. And it is our absolute pleasure to welcome to Equity Mates the Chief Operating Officer, I'm sure she'd love to be CEO, Chief Operating Officer of Bamboo, Tracey Plowman. Tracey, welcome.
Hello, thanks for giving me straight off, that's great.
Yeah, look, I am known for giving titles to people on this show that aren't theirs, but look, apologies, but look, you are CEO, and congratulations on COO. COO. I don't know why I'm saying that, but anyway, congratulations on the launch of Crypto Curious yesterday. We've got you here to talk a little bit about what's going on with Bitcoin ETFs and everything in the crypto space, and then also to obviously have a chat about the podcast because it's the work that you guys have done is amazing and it's going to be great for the community. So, Ren, let's start at the top.
Yeah, so Tracey, it feels like it is the Bitcoin ETF season at the moment. We saw a Bitcoin ETF launch in the US to unbelievable volumes a couple of weeks ago. And then back here in Australia, we've seen 2 Bitcoin-related ETFs launch in the past couple of weeks. So I guess, can you give us a bit of a lay of the land? Like what are these products? What's launching? What are our options if we want to invest in the cryptocurrency space?
Yeah, look, it's certainly been exciting times. As you mentioned, the one in the US was last month, and before that we saw Canada early in the year with the first crypto ETF, and that one was a spot traded or a physically backed ETF. And the one that was last month in the US, this one is a I'm going to say it wrong now, Valkyrie ETF. Now that one was a futures listing. So that one really opened the floodgates, and then you've got your big companies like Grayscale and the like trying to list as well. So here in Australia though, we're looking at a spot again, so a physically backed ETF. And that's really exciting for us here. And this approval is exciting for any Australian investors, I guess, really looking to gain direct exposure to the physical assets here through those fund trades. So I guess with the Australian side of it, the regulators are reporting to the spot exchange trade. So that's very different to the future side of things. And the ASICs are looking at stepping away from the future side of things, I guess, and sticking with the physical backed, which is the spots trade here in Australia.
Yeah.
So, Tracey, you work for Bamboo, and you're one of Australia's only micro-investing app that is focused on cryptocurrency, and we'll get to that in a second. But so what you've kind of just explained is, there's different ways that we can invest in the crypto landscape. There's the direct assets themselves, there's the futures, or we've just spoken about yesterday a company called Coinbase, where you're looking at getting into the broader, thematic of crypto. So what's your thoughts on investing in these different approaches, pros and cons, and do you have a personal view on how you think about investing in the crypto landscape?
I think with anything, the different options come down to your own personal approach and what suits you best. I guess with the futures side of things, it comes down to appealing to different people that want to maybe hedge or would be looking at speculators who want to look at leverage positions, and the others are you're looking at products which may hold the underlying value, and it's easier, when you're looking at holding those in a more traditionalized investor type portfolio. I guess that removes a lot of the complexities that come with investing in something like crypto. I guess as well, you've got products like Bamboo who are out there who give you an option to focus on Bitcoin and Ethereum in a micro savings type way and help you dollar cost average in. So, with with dollar cost averaging, you're only taking a small amount at a time and giving you that exposure over a longer period of time.
Yeah, I think dollar cost averaging becomes particularly important when we're talking about such a volatile market as crypto. I guess you mentioned there that at Bamboo you're just focused on Bitcoin and Ether, the Ethereum blockchain cryptocurrency. Why only those two? Bryce owns some Shiba Inu, and we've seen so many different coins. Some a little bit more scammy than others, but there's a wide range out there. Why do you at Bamboo focus on Bitcoin and Ether?
I guess these two are assets, and they've been in the top two position for over 6 years. So they're like your blue chips, I guess. So, and like I mentioned earlier, they're the ones that you want a dollar cost average into. And if 4 years ago when I got into cryptocurrency, someone had said to me, just stick with these two, then I would have been fine. I didn't want to get distracted by the others. So I think they're the ones that we really see your long-term holds on, and they're the ones that we've stuck with.
Don't imagine too many people are dollar cost averaging into Shiba Inu, but are you?
No.
Am I wrong?
No. What about some of the big up and coming coins though, Tracey? The Solanas, the Cardanos. Do you have ambitions or thoughts on bringing those into the platform?
Oh, look, I don't think bringing those into the platform, although, I personally, Solana's done really well over the last 6 months, and I'm a big believer in Solana as a coin, and it's inched its way into the top 10. Cardano, not a personal fave, but there's other platform coins out there. Cosmos, for example, it's a fantastic coin. So yeah, no plans to bring anything into Bamboo right now, but certainly other coins that I'll be looking at myself to possibly purchase.
Nice.
Well, Tracey, you just mentioned a coin I've never heard of before, Cosmos, and I think that's the perfect segue into the podcast because, I am crypto curious. I think Bryce is crypto curious. So many people in the Equity Mates community are crypto curious, but it can be hard to find, content in the space that's accessible for people who, aren't all the way in, who are looking to satisfy their curiosity, I guess. So tell us about the show. What can we expect? And yeah, give us the sales pitch.
Yeah, I think that's been the problem in this industry, and I kind of stumbled into crypto 4 years ago, and there wasn't many podcasts, if any, out at the time. So you were really just stumbling your way through YouTube videos and reading what you could here and there, and there wasn't much information out there. So this is all about getting people in at the ground floor and explaining everything bit by bit because there's so much to unpack. And this is just helping people out, and it's myself and my colleagues Craig and Blake, and it's just a bit of fun. There's always a good laugh, much like yourselves. We can see the funny side of some of this stuff, and it can get a bit heavy, so it's nice to have those heavy conversations mixed in with a bit of a laugh. So yeah, that's it basically in a nutshell.
Yeah, I think Blake and Craig represent the the two ends of the spectrum for crypto. Blake is the considered underlying technology guy. Craig is the what coin are we all going into next? And I think it's a good range of the views out there in the crypto world.
Yeah, we've got Blake who's and then I think Craig who's a bit of the meme kind of DeFi / NFT guy who'll jump on anything. So yeah, it's been good fun.
So Tracey, when you speak to people about the crypto space and those who are crypto curious, what are some of the biggest misconceptions that you hear from people, and I guess how are you going to try and tackle that on the podcast and help people get through that?
Yeah, that's a really good question. A lot of people think that you need to buy one major one that we get, which, you don't need to. It's very fractional. People think that you need to buy an entire Bitcoin, which right at the moment would price quite a lot of people out of the market with the price at today's standpoint. So, that's one big one. But also people think, look, it's too mathematical minded. It's too finance based. people don't think that they're going to have the brain capacity to understand it, which is not the case as well. So I think once people start to go down that rabbit hole, they'll realise that it's not as full on as they think. There is a lot to this, but it's interesting. And once you start to learn and listen, it's not as hard as you think.
And so what are the 3 episodes that we launched with yesterday? It was Bitcoin 101, Ethereum 101, and Why Crypto. So I think if anyone's crypto curious, those are the 3 episodes to certainly go and kick off with Tracey. But we have run out of time, unfortunately. So thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. Make sure you go and check out Crypto Curious if you are crypto curious, because these guys are going to do a great job unpacking the often confusing and daunting world of cryptocurrency. So Tracey, congrats and thank you very much.
Thanks for having me, guys.
And that brings us to the end of another episode of Equity Mates. We'll be back tomorrow with a watchlist Wednesday and
no more crypto for the rest of the week, we promise. We've got Elise Kennedy from Jarden joining us tomorrow to talk some tech stocks on her watch list. And then we're going to finish by talking about space on Friday and
Thursday.
Good catch. For years, we've been focused on how we get to space, but now there are private companies racing to build what is there when we get to space.
Yeah.
So with that clunky tease, join us on Thursday to see what we're talking about.
See you then.